Maybe this is what they call pod wars. I don't know. So, Charlamagne the God has set stuff off. His just blatant defense of Jay-Z turned into an attack of another podcaster. Okay? It was Ray Daniels. Ray Daniels responded. And what's happened since then, a lot of people have chimed in, including even myself. People have said, yo, Charlamagne, something sounds fishy about this. Why are you attacking people that maybe shouldn't even be on your radar just over Jay-Z? This kind of sounds weird. We don't want to keep, beating a dead horse. You guys know what I feel is going on. You guys know my demeanor, my take on it. But we should follow the drama as it's, because we're going to watch all these things play out. So Charlamagne gave Ray Daniels Donkey of the Day. Hey, you're Donkey of the Day for saying Jay-Z's going to put an album out. Which, by the way, was so preposterous. The only way I could even see someone even get mad at Ray Daniels for making that take. Like put like this. Oh, y'all want to get some breaking news? Kendrick's going to put out another album. That's like an obvious thing. It's like a fucking obvious thing. Now, granted, he did go a little far by saying, he heard it's done, this and third. I still don't think that's a crazy take. Anyway, not to keep digging up this issue, but I want to follow the drama because, I love that shit. After Donkey of the Day, Ray Daniels went back in and he lambasted Charlamagne and basically said that Charlamagne was a puppet. He said this guy's, he's lost some respect for him because he's basically working for Roc Nation. And he's kind of surprised how obvious it's now coming across. Well, Ray Daniels gave some more information today about what supposedly is going on. And according to him, he claims that Charlamagne has been calling around trying to dig up dirt on him. Check this out. I'm glad when I'm not involved in this. Listen, I think I did my big one. It's now for everybody to realize what's going on. Here we go.
Please don't read the name. But I wanted to show everybody the first text I wake up to this morning. Can you read it, Jack?
Yeah, sure. All right. It says, dude calling around asking about you, trying to dig up information. LOL is on. He is investigating your life now.
Perfect. Now the crazy part about it is that that's what Dame said to me yesterday. Dame said they gonna come out to try to attack you, look into you. I'm just gonna tell them it's a waste of time. There's no year of my life where you can find a hole in it to figure out who I am. You are surrounded by my people. I don't think he understands that. Charlamagne is an artist in my world. He got caught in a lie going after me so bad. He came after me so bad that even Akademiks had to check him. Like, you talking about Ray like Ray didn't say, I heard. You so busy going after a mid-level podcaster. I caught that straight, by the way. I am a mid-level podcaster. And so it's like, you can't hurt me. So calling around is funny, but it feels like now he's compromised. And now I'm getting texts saying he's looking into me. Like, bro, but you can look into me all y'all want. There's nothing to find.
Wow. Charlamagne possibly calling around, looking into Ray Daniels. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if they have prior beef. This seems a little bit odd to me. We got to address the elephant in the room. Let me tell you this. The more I think about this, the more I look at this, the Charlamagne we're seeing now, I think I was blinded by a lot of loyalty and a lot of like, hey, this is my mentor. I don't think this is a different Charlamagne that we've seen in the past. This is the same guy, unfortunately. But there are certain differences that I've realized is appearing for the first time. That's probably why everyone is kind of like looking at him a little funny. Because I'm not going to lie. I've seen there's these other like podcasters who are coming out with saying, hey, Charlamagne's been calling us, like, trying to sway our opinions. And I was like, huh? The fuck is Charlamagne doing that? Anyway, here's the point. I think why Charlamagne is looking a little bit odd. This is the first time I've ever seen him where he has. You see, Charlamagne comes from the school of Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams used to be an asshole, but she couldn't get guests because they hated Wendy Williams. So Wendy Williams toned it back. She pulled it back. She hired Charlamagne. Charlamagne was an intern at first. Charlamagne would be the person who was like the attack dog. You come on the show, Charlamagne attacks you. Wendy Williams is kind of playing good cop, bad cop. She's getting the content. W show. So Charlamagne was the attack dog. What I think Charlamagne definitely learned from Wendy, who is the GOAT, is that as time goes on, the attack dog thing, you have to rise above. You got to use others as attack dogs. Let me be honest and be very clear with you. Taxstone was Charlamagne's attack dog. Very clear. Everyone he had issues with, Taxstone went at. That was the attack dog. Of course, Taxstone was an idiot. And honestly, with all due respect to Charlamagne, I think he's a horrible person at picking talent because he picks the losers, he picks the crash outs, and he picks the life imprisoners. Just being honest. So Taxstone got out of here, but he's always had like these other shills. He used to, and this is what I'm saying. Charlamagne now looks unfamiliar. I've never seen Charlamagne do this much dirty work. You used to have a Taxstone to do this, but that dummy's in jail, over the jail phone, still trying to smuggle toilet paper in his ass. So he's not Charlamagne's attack dog anymore. Y'all remember Angela Rye? I don't know what happened to her. Ever since Trump won, I haven't seen her since. But remember when she used to be on the Breakfast Club every 2 days? Oh, she was the political attack dog. Remember, I remember they used to interview certain candidates and they'd be like, hey, there's 3 people on the Breakfast Club. It's 3 brains. Y'all could all like do the fusion dance. But they would say, we need to get Angela Rye in here to give us some smarts, to give us some political intelligence to interview these candidates or people who are, higher intellect people. She has been decimated as well. Where is she? Where's she at? Don't know. I remember, 2 guys who he put on, Desus and Mero. He brought him to, MTV when he was having his way. One of them is a failing bum now at Hot 97, and the other is just an ugly donkey looking nigga, like probably somewhere in Brooklyn, fucking off crack. I don't know. They're out the way. What I've realized is that Charlamagne got no attack dogs. This is why we've seen Charlamagne having to do the dirty work himself. Actually, you do got, I think Chig Smooth is like his attack dog, except Chig Smooth is like a chihuahua barking. Like, we're like, yo, shut up. Like, come on, bro. You got to get a better attack dog. You got to get a better attack. Chig Smooth can't fuck with the Floccos and the Chaplo Rosses and the what's come on, bro. He's still trying to learn English. Come the fuck on. Come on, brother. Come the fuck on. So it's the first time we're ever seeing Charlamagne having to do the dirty work himself. And every time he tries to do the dirty work now, his hand get caught in the cookie jar. His hand get caught in the cookie jar. Oh my God. It's been really embarrassing. This is why when I sat with him, I said, why? I think even Joe had the same opinion. Like, this just doesn't seem boss-like. Like, this is a $200 million man. This is the goat of the goats. Why is he being sent out like a pawn? He's a store runner now. That's why he used to hire people like Taxstone. Oh, there's another loser. Yeah, Charlamagne is really bad with picking talent. Really bad. What's the other guy he picked? Looney Tunes. Some dweeb out of Atlanta, no impact. Charlamagne picks the guys who are the biggest losers possible. Gotta be honest. Other than some established shows that existed and succeeded without Charlamagne, all of these guys, remember Charlamagne who even said in my interview, you know what? I haven't sat with, you know what? I had to, yeah, we didn't do an interview together over the years, but even though I did these interviews with these small guys, yeah, of course, I'm doing business. I'm trying to build them. None of them are succeeding. Looney Tunes, he's a bum. Okay, who else? I really don't even know. Anyway, the point is this. Charlamagne, out of respect for you, and, you know, it's kind of crazy. Like, we're seeing Charlamagne basically turn heel, and we all, every time we talk about him, we got to just say how much we love him, because, like, we kind of do. But, like, we're really watching him turn heel. Remember when Hulk Hogan came out in the was it NW, whatever it is? Like, you know, he came out with, yeah, and he turned heel, and everyone was so hurt. Like, that's Charlamagne right now. Charlamagne is turning heel. That's it. But we got to get Charlamagne another crash dummy or another do-boy, because it doesn't look good when the boss is doing the runner role. That's not a good look. You see, if Charlamagne had a tax tone, he would have assigned the role to say, hey, go get at that nigga Ray Daniels. Except none of the niggas he got going on is worth a damn. Looney Tune, he's a bum. Who? And we're going to get to Wayno. So I heard Wayno is over here there with Black Effect, you know, but, you know, with all due respect, can't give Charlamagne credit for that one. If anything, in media, I'll pat myself on the back for that one. Wayno, I love you. Okay? We can't just give Charlamagne. We can't do that one. Anyway, I don't think Wayno is signing up to be the do-boy anyway. I don't think so. I watched him today. He was highly upset. We're going to talk about it. Anyway, I wanted to put that across because I want to give some advice to Charlamagne. You need to get a new tax tone, because the things you're coming out and addressing, we're kind of looking at you crazy. You're supposed to be LeBron. You know when LeBron goes to the bench, there's the nigga who don't ever play a game. He barely play in practice. When all the seats are taken, he just stands up. Matter of fact, he might walk into the crowd. He gives up his seat for LeBron. That's his job on the team. Bron is going to the bench. Get your bitch ass up. I'm just saying, the things I'm watching Charlamagne do, he's moving like the 12th nigga on the bench. I'm like, yo, how you calling Ray? You calling out Ray Daniels? Bro, didn't I tell y'all this when I was like, when I sat with Charlamagne, even when I talked to him, I'm like, so you're telling me you're beefing with my auxiliary media page? I said that. Joe called me. I said, Joe, I'm confused why Charlamagne the God is beefing with Grand Wizard Chat Nigga. He's a fucking meme page. So I'm like, wait. He's getting that Grand Wizard. He's getting that Ray Daniels. What? Charlamagne has to employ someone to handle this. Tax Stone, if you weren't that much of an idiot, this would have been your job. But you're an idiot. So, yeah, anyway. So, according to Ray Daniels, he feels that Charlamagne's calling around to get some dirt on him. Now, here's the thing. I still have tremendous respect for Charlamagne, no matter what. And I would normally say, brother, I'm going to be honest with you. This is a $200 million man. This is Jordan. This is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar when it comes to hip hop media and podcasting and radio. He's about to get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. If you tell me that Charlamagne, who has a book imprint, he has a podcast network, he has mental health symposiums, he has all these things going. He had weed dispensaries. He owns all these goddamn crystals, which is like fast food restaurants. You tell me that this guy with multiple kids and a married guy who's in his mid-40s that has 50 businesses and he's damn near an executive at iHeart is picking up the phone to say, yo, you got some dirt on Ray Daniels? I'll say that's a lie. That has to be a lie. Come on. Normally, I would say that. Today, I don't know. I fucking don't know. I really want to say, Ray Daniels, come on. Get off. I want to hit him with the Stephen A. Smith. Get off the weed. Except, I don't know. He might be just spitting facts. I don't know. Anyway. So apparently maybe Charlamagne's beefing with this guy, which now I'm starting to think this got to be deeper, right? There's got to be more context, more than just like some Jay-Z issue, right? Like, come on.